Live from Bethesda, Maryland, where the winters are hard and the cookies are soft. This is the Robert Dyer Channel Christmas Countdown 2021. And now, here's the man who can't wait to show you his Lil John Christmas lights display, Robert Dyer. Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer Channel Christmas Countdown, where tonight I have a odd flavor product from 7-Eleven they've brought out for the Christmas season. In fact, they have 3 different Christmas cookies again this year. 2 out of the 3 are new flavors. And one of the new flavors is simply called Christmas. It says 7-Eleven Christmas Sandwich Cookies, which begs the question, what does Christmas taste like when you say it's Christmas flavor cookies? What does that mean? Is it sugar plums? Is it pine? Is it eggnog? Fruitcake? What is the flavor of Christmas? So let's take a closer look at the packaging here. It's very similar to what all their sandwich cookies have come in the last few years. See, we have some sort of a festive branches there. The 7 Select logo. We got a snowflake falling. Another snowflake. And it says Christmas Sandwich Cookies. Delicious flavored frosting between 2 vanilla shortbread cookies. And here's the window that lets you see the close-up. And there is what they call the delicious flavored frosting, but they don't tell you what it's flavored with. Artificially flavored. And you can see it's gonna still be good almost by next Halloween, so I'm sure Monsanto had a hand in this. Well, what do you know? Contains a bioengineered food ingredient. Monsanto strikes again. So I open this up here and they give you a nice plastic tray that you can just slide out. As I said, you can just slide out. Of course, the opening is too small for the tray, but we're going to do it anyway. And here we have one of the cookies. It's your standard Oreo knockoff. So the cookie feels a little harder than an Oreo, like it might hold up a little better. And then it's got this 6-hole design on it. Nothing particularly decorative for the holidays printed on it. The aroma, somewhat of a shortbread aroma, not as strong as a real, like a chessman or something. Just a sort of sugar aroma for the filling. So I'm going to try to separate this apart so that I can try some of this filling first by itself. So let's go ahead and see how it tastes. Well, the filling's a little bit crunchier than and Oreo filling. It's not a particularly exciting flavor. It sort of tastes like almonds and sugar, a little bit of butter. Let's see how it is with the vanilla shortbread as the whole cookie as it was meant to be eaten. Bob, I'm down here in your basement where I ordered a Pepe's pizza with the special mushrooms. Tastes good, man. While playing Cyborg Hunter on your Sega Master System. When I finally beat the game, the Agent Adina appeared on the screen and told me I had one more action to take. Reach under the sofa, she said, and pull out the Game Boy Advance. I reached down, felt under the sofa, and pulled it out. Turning it on, I found that the Santa Claus 3, the Escape Clause cartridge was plugged in. As I marveled at the stunning graphics and movie-quality music, I suddenly was sucked into the screen like Lawnmower Man. Moments later, I found myself in the Denny's scene from the Santa Claus 1. Hungry again, I ordered the special bourbon bacon burger. As the sizzling burger was placed down in front of me, I noticed the front doors of the Denny's disappeared and were replaced with swinging saloon doors from the Old West. Suddenly, Mike Pence came through the swinging doors and approached my table. He pointed at my burger and said, "I've determined that this has more bacon than the burger I order at Chili's, and I hereby commandeer your burger, son." Suddenly, Tim Allen stood up and got right in Pence's grill. "Mike," he said, "you didn't have the courage to do what needed to be done. You betrayed us." Suddenly, I saw the head of the late comedian Jerry Lewis rise inside a jukebox in the corner. He had glowing red eyes and those hideous fake teeth from the Dick Cavett show. "Tim," he said, licking the fake teeth, "you've been canceled. They won't even let you voice Buster Lightspeed anymore, so let me handle this." Michael approached the jukebox. "Good. Now put in a nickel and select the Vinnie Vincent Invasion." "No," Pence said firmly. "That music is sinful. Mother would not approve." "Michael," Jerry said, "you make James Corden look masculine." Pence sighed and replied, "Do you know how many minutes it takes me in the morning to make my hair look just like the Eagle guy from Buck Rogers?" "Shut up," Jerry snapped and said, "I feel there are rubber tires under this jukebox and a motor. That motor is starting up. I'm gonna drive this jukebox out the door like a bat out of hell. I'm gonna drive it long. I'm gonna drive it hard like a Texas rattlesnake. I'm gonna drive it all over this state of Illinois tonight. And I'll be back tomorrow and I will wish you a Happy New Year. Happy New Year."
Happy New Year!
Well, I'll say it's kind of an odd cookie, as the flavor suggested, where you just say Christmas, and what does that mean? So it seemed to me that to really pull this off, they needed a more exotic flavor. When I think of a nut for Christmas, I think about maybe a chestnut or a pine nut. Not really almonds, whichever you prefer. I don't prefer one or the other, but I'm not really that big on almonds unless it's an almond joy. So I think if they were going to use a nut, it should have been a chestnut. We've never really had a chestnut flavored Christmas product before. Another thing about this cookie is, unlike an Oreo where the cookie itself actually tastes pretty good, but it's sort of a background. It's all about the cream filling. But this cookie, the actual cookie part has a lot more flavor than an Oreo does. It does have a nice vanilla shortbread flavor. It's got a little bit different texture than an Oreo does as a result, but the filling is not. The filling could be sweeter and more sugary in my opinion. The overall flavor, the nut flavor, is not so strong as to appeal to someone who wants an almond nut flavor, but it also at the same time disappoints those who are thinking more of eggnog or sugar plums or anything else crazy that would make everyone say, oh yes, now I understand why they call it Christmas flavor. So this simply left me puzzled as to what sugar and almonds have to do with Christmas. So the overall product is still got a good flavor. It just doesn't have the kind of flavor that they needed to pull off this audacious claim of Christmas flavor cookies. Had I been on the executive board in the corporate office in Texas, I might have been able to turn this product around before it went out the door. Got to do something like Starbucks did a few years ago with a Christmas tree flavored Frappuccino, and that's what they needed to do here, and they didn't do it. So by simply giving a decent tasting sugary cookie for the holidays, you certainly won't find the flavor offensive, but you will be disappointed if you were expecting an outlandish Christmas flavor extravaganza. So I'm going to give this a tepid 3 stars out of 5, not even a solid, only just to avoid giving this a 2-star rating, because it's good quality, a good price, and let's face it, maybe for someone out there, almonds are what Christmas is all about. Hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time, tomorrow, on this Christmas countdown, and YouTube ain't gonna like it. Bye, everybody.